Hey there, my name is Cole. I'm a soul having a human experience, and I'm transgender. Thank you for being here. This is Trans Spirit Indigo. So, I was thinking a lot about being alive. I was thinking about how, before I realized a lot of things about life, about this reality, I felt very trapped on a surface level. But then on an even deeper level, I felt trapped my entire life with feeling like a boy and a girl spotting. When I started to wake up to a lot of things such as our own divine light and power from within, and started realizing that being free is a birthright we all deserve, that we should all have, every single human being on this planet. When I realized, how free we truly are and meant to be, it just brought in a whole new perspective of being transgender. And also having the community march forward, the trans community, and being so visible these days is huge. I think a huge part of me feeling for the longest time alone and out of sorts was there wasn't a community that I was aware of. And I'm sure it was out there somewhere, but where was my focus at the time? I talk about the law of attraction. My focus was on alcohol and the drama of the addiction of being a heavy drinker. And I didn't drink every day, but it doesn't matter. So there are all different types of alcoholics. This is something I learned in rehab over the years, and just from my own habits is, you don't have to drink every day to be an alcoholic. If it's getting in the way of your life, and this may trigger some people. I know this would trigger me if I was still drinking. And I don't mean to make you mad or upset or sad or anything. I just want you to know, it's like, because I wouldn't wish alcohol issues on anyone. That feels like entrapment. So when I let loose of that, and I started to see that I didn't have to attract that kind of situation to myself anymore. So since I wasn't drinking and focused on partying and self-sabotage, better things started to align and come into my life. And simultaneously, the queer community started to become more open and prevalent in reality. So in all reality, it just got better and better for me personally, and I'm really thankful for that. I'd love to go back and tell my 21-year-old self that things were gonna end up like this, but I wouldn't even believe me, because let's not forget the part about waking up, so to say. What does that even mean? What does that mean to you? There's just certain things, it's like I can't even say it. You either know or you don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. Just, like I said, waking up to our own divine power, waking up to how our inner reality creates our reality, or outer reality, in a nutshell. I'll make it simple and not mention the countless layers of in between my soul's core and all of those things I just said. I'm thankful to be in this space, and as weird as it can be sometimes, because of that information, I'd rather know than not know. That's for sure. And also, it just puts everything into perspective. It's like, I think, too, when you find somebody who loves you for you, and you learn to love yourself, you're not even worried about all the stuff you used to be worried about. A lot of it's insecurities, especially for trans people, when they feel that they don't fit in to society. Like, I know that that's one of the hard parts. So when you find your core people and you fit in, and you feel like you fit in, or maybe you're being a loner, but you feel comfortable in your own space, I think that's where the magic really is. And that's where you start to really bloom and be who you truly are. Because trying to pretend you're somebody else, that's one of the hardest parts, in my opinion. It's really hard to feel like you're in the wrong body. I mean, don't even get me started on that. I'm smiling just because it's like, oh my God, I pretty much drank myself into an oblivion because of it. But I didn't realize that, I had the free will to choose it too. Or I had the free will to choose to change it, is what I meant to say. So I could have started taking testosterone, 16 years ago? 16 years ago. Wow. And I didn't. And it's nothing against it. But I'm a sensitive person. And I just don't do well with synthetic chemicals. I do better with fruits, vegetables, holistic supplements. That's what my body likes. So I think, if testosterone or estrogen works for you, that's fantastic. It's awesome. It didn't work for me though. So here I am, and I haven't changed my body. And for the longest time, it's like I was waiting for something. Like, oh, maybe I'll change it years down the road. Or maybe gender dysphoria will magically go away and I'll all of a sudden stop identifying as who I've been identifying as since I was in preschool. Well, no. And I wouldn't want to. That's the thing, is I just thought it was a bad thing years ago. And not even that long ago. I thought it was a bad thing to not fit into male or female. Because that's what we're so programmed to believe, is that it's, the gender binary, male and female. And, I don't want to kill the gender binary either. I've thought about this. I've heard other people say it. And it provoked thought in me too. Because the thing is I can more clearly see now that if I'm all anti the gender binary, that's really killing it for people that do identify in the gender binary. And I don't want to take that away from you. Because for the longest time, that's how I did feel. It was like I felt like that guy in the gender binary. The cisgender. To be super honest with you, I still feel like a cisgender, even though I'm transgender. But I feel like a cisgender, heterosexual male. Am I blushing in this video? I don't even know. It's a weird angle. I'm kind of like laying back. It's more casual. I don't even know if I'm ever going to release this. This was totally unofficial. This was just like, hey, I'm going to pick up the camera. I was already doing a different video. I'm like, I got a thought. I want to talk about it. Here it is. I just wanted people to know that, I don't know, it's like, I guess I went off on many tangents, but my main subject when I started this was just the thought of how the whole being transgender thing for me has been way less painful and intense since starting on the spiritual awakening path. Because when you start realizing how amazing this whole reality is and can be, to me it's like all I can think about is like, and then I study more of those topics. So that's where I'm at. I write, and I write music, and I play music. There's other things I do than just study these things, but it's a huge focus of mine, is studying these esoteric topics, and because I resonate with them so much. It just feels like home to me. So I do angel number videos is because I see so many angel numbers every single day, and most of the time I'm in the house. Like, I don't even go out to see license plates. I'll be in the house and still between the clock and the internet, and like, not even just that, I'll read a book and like something in the book will be synchronicity. It's amazing. I'm super thankful. And I'm thankful to be trans, and I'm thankful to be in a space now where I don't look at being trans as a bad thing or some kind of punishment. Because it's not. It's my path. It's my life, and I'm thankful to be here. And I'm thankful that you're here. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Tell me, how do you feel about this? Do you feel different? Like, did you know you were trans and then have a spiritual awakening? Do you feel any different about it? Maybe it happened simultaneously for you. You realized you were trans and had a spiritual awakening. Or maybe you had an awakening and then realized you were trans. Whatever it is, I'd love to hear from you. Let's see what else. There's so much to say. Thanks again, everybody. I'll see you next time.